Hey guys, it's a nice day, so I'm just going for a walk here. I stopped by these old white pine to show you pretty much the amount of cones and seeds there are this year. It's been a great year for pine cone seeds and definitely acorns at the homestead, but I'll point them out to you and we'll have a look. You can see them all up in this area here. Definitely another tree here that's seen better days. Okay, I would imagine that was a result of white pine weevil when it was younger, which attacks the shoots, the leaders, the tips of branches. Look up there again. I can't really zoom in too well with this camera, but it's all full of pine cone seed. That's probably another indication of it growing out in the open when this was just growing back. I would probably say after that last major fire back in the 30s and 40s. So I'm just following this ridge here. We'll see where it goes this way. And so far, all as I've found so far is just piles and piles of bear scat. And not a whole lot yet. This is really my first time back here since, well, for quite some time, because most of the summer I don't come in here because for the reason of ticks and the heat and insects, right? Lots of mosquitoes and black flies and deer flies and everything else that comes along with it. So today it's more like 18 degrees Celsius, very comfortable, which is why I'm wearing a sweatshirt. But let's go have a look down this way here. You can see the foliage is starting to turn red. It is the middle of September, and it'll be coming on quite quickly from here on in. Give you an insight of all the moss here along the rocks. You start looking very closely at it, you'll see there's actually several different types of mosses. Okay, let's go this way. I'll just leave this running for a second so you can see the terrain. There's an old Indian pipe. And that's just a plant that has a lack of chlorophyll. It's white, it has no color. Let's go down here. Just looking around through here, you can see that this place, I'll switch this around. This place here gets quite wet in the springtime, and therefore lack of vegetation. We'll turn around here again. You see all the pine cone seeds here? Chipmunks, squirrels, they stash all that, take the seeds out of the cones and stash it. Let's go down here. Makes for good walking through here, this part. It's usually pretty solid ground. If you're gonna sink anywhere, it won't be much. Just to show you what it looks like. I'm going to keep heading this way, and what I will do is probably turn it off, because less likely to run into something if I'm making noise or talking on here, okay?
You can see that plane up there. Jet plane streaking the sky up. There he is, right through the trees there. You can see him. I always wonder, where are they going? We actually do have an app. Tracks the planes in the sky, tells you where they were, where they came from, where they're going, what kind of plane it is. Beautiful day. Beautiful day to be up here. Thankful for days like this when I'm not working at a, as they call it here, a real job. But I'm always working up here. Always doing something. Especially with winter coming. Need to get things ready. That's what this box is for. Get ready for the wood stove. We have a wood stove, so the wood has to go somewhere easy accessible rather than where it is right now, which there's a bunch of stuff on the porch right now because we had some deliveries. The wood stove, I mean the wood's over here. So when there's a pile of ice and snow between there and there, it can cause problems. So let's put it up on the porch. Easy accessible. Beautiful day. Leaving shortly though, either today or tomorrow. Mr. Rob there has to work. I might come back up with a youngster. He's been working on a project for the last month or so. He's taking a desk, a countertop, wood countertop, turning them into desks. He's got 2 of them. So, can't see it too well here, but he's been staining his countertop, and he's in the autistic field, so everything has to be absolutely perfect, and everything has to be done by the book. Dot your I's, cross your T's. So it's taking a little longer than we anticipated, using up space in here, but if I bring it up this week, hopefully he can get 1 finished. I mean, to me it looks like it's finished, but he wants to sand it, and who knows what then. But that's the project he's been working on, one of them. Okay, Troozy. Troozy's down here in the box. useful bike that you've seen on previous episodes being ridden. Here we're on. Backup generator in case we need one. Kayak that hasn't seen the water this year yet or last year. Hopefully we can get that out in the fall time anyway and get Rob into that. And this here is a big saw blade. You see it there. Unfinished, and I think we're gonna leave it that way. We're gonna put that, we're gonna put a clock on top of that and put it above the doorway in the house. Just for something different. Rob found that one year, and make it look different up there. Off-grid way of cutting through styrofoam. And a table saw just won't do it.
It's a reciprocating saw.
Without a handle.
Sawzall handle. Without a handle, Sawzall blade. Safety first, so I don't get my palm right in there and cut myself.
No hospital here. They took it away. Gotta be very careful in everything we do.
Yep. Prime example of not how to do it.
Yeah, this is a video on not how to do anything. 'Cause I'm sure there's probably a better way, but right now it's the way it's going to be. Only halfway.
It just means I don't have to go back to the crawl space to find it.
So the lazy man's way to do it.
Yeah,
And why is he cutting a hole? Because he's going to slip it right over top of the well hole. So instead of putting two halves together around the wellhead, he's just going to slip it over top of it. Although it doesn't look very centered, but that's okay.
doesn't have to. It's just like carving a pumpkin. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, it's a little messier.
What not to do. Don't cut into the tailgate, whatever you do.
Don't cut your hand, don't cut your fingers off. Don't cut your... Don't let it slip and go into your freaking gut. Oh God, you're gonna break it.
This way. It kind of went on an angle there. See what you can get away without cutting yourself. That's the object.
Well, it works anyway. May not be the prettiest cut,
Doesn't have to be.
but it works.
That's what the other side looks like.
Cleaner.
Perfect, if you ask me. Look at that perfect cut. Look at that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Styrofoam.
Get over here. Bring that out a bit.
There
The
we
well
go.
casing isn't round anyway. It's oblong anyway, so let's just see if it fits more or less. So we gotta cut it here, make a square. And then we'll have to cut another strip 6 inches over there. Fill in that gap. Well, cross your fingers. Actually, you know what this is good for, right?
Should just cut that piece off while you're there. Yeah, I know, toilet. You can just think on the
good
toilet seat.
insulated toilet. Put your toilet seat.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah. So you're gonna make it bigger.
Yeah, because it's oblong, I told
A
you.
little bigger. Or we can make it fit.
Oh, I just have to take a piece out. So.
Yeah. Okay.
take a little piece
Just let me
out.
cut this straight. Cut that straight and we'll make it a little bigger. Okay.
See what trucks are good for? Workstations.
So that's what it is in a nutshell. Just open your toolbox, see what you have, and go with it.
Saves you from taking another trip
Another
somewhere.
trip to the crawl space. Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you know why? 'Cause you're cutting down this way.
No, I know.
That's
I told you
See?
it's
why. I know.
it's like a pumpkin. It's not like a pumpkin lid.
See?
Instead of going straight up and down, you cut on an
I'm
angle.
sure this would be saved for something.
But hey, I never called myself a professional. So I'm expect high expectations.
Mm. Oh, now he's going over there anyway. Okay. I'll come back to this and show you the final product of it. Wellhead. And half done, 3/4 done. Just put house wrap around it. Okay, Rob's gonna put the roof on it for now, until we come back up again.
So this is house membrane, Resisto. I didn't think I had any membrane for the roof, but I was mistaken, but I have this on here already, so you'll have to do. So let's put this box together, should we? Together. Oh my. It's like a glove, isn't it? Oh my.
It does, only one way. Let's go inside the hole.
I got this thing on backwards?
Yeah, it's because it's outside the hole. You have to flip it around. Let's flip it around the other way. Really, it is rocket science.
Yeah, this there on the wrong spot.
Yeah, it might. I know, but I think it goes the other way. Resistor goes sideways, I think.
Yeah, flip it. That's weird. Maybe it's
Let's push it my way. There you go. Fits like a glove.
So the arrow's in the wrong spot. Okay.
So that'll protect it until we make our way back up this way. And then it's going to have the same shingles as the roof has on it.
I'm going to put something better on it afterwards, but for now this is going to do.
We're on the Tyvek, these panels from the house. We're going to put those on there. And then we still have some steel from the roof left over. And that'll go on there. So it'll look like a mini house. Match our house, because it's always going to stay here, so it might as well look nice while it's staying here.
Yeah, for a little extra. That's good.
That's a big one.
I don't need such a big one. Another rock. Because it shouldn't fly off.
I don't think so.
Here's a smaller one.
Yeah.
Well, let's just hope we don't hurt ourselves in the corners.
Oh, well, like I said, you can see them. Good for now.
It flies off as membrane.
So that's our little well house. Eventually.
There's a couple on here.
Yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere. And our green propane tank goes with our green house, and we'll go with our green well house. Couldn't have planned that better if I tried. Didn't realize that they used a green tank instead of the traditional white that a lot of people have.
And the lid is 3/4 inch plywood. 3/4 inch thick plywood.
There. And it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
So for now, that's the way it looks. And next time we come up, we'll finish it off. And that'll be another project off of the list in preparation for winter. So these are the trees we have at the back. We have acorns by the hundreds dropping on a roof. Every hour it seems. A little bit of wind and down they drop. Sounds like a bomb going off inside with this steel roof. It's just that one tree. And that one tree must have thousands of acorns on it. So one day I think the branches on this side of the house are going to come down. There's just acorns everywhere. They all fall on the rocks, so I doubt you really can see them too much, but I don't know, they're everywhere. And the little squirrels are all picking them up. Right? Squirrels are having a heyday and the chipmunks are having a heyday. And what are they after? Oh, they're after these things. Acorns. I know we get a lot of people looking in different countries and they may not have these, I don't know. But they're all little acorns. And the little tops, the little hats of them come off. The acorns will, the squirrels and the chipmunks will just eat right through these things. Right now they're carrying them around. See them running around here all over the place with acorns in their mouth and stashing them for the winter. Right, we got some trees growing, looks like, in our rocks here. It's funny that the weeds aren't so bad at the back here, but at the front, they're horrendous. Another dreary day. It's been raining all day. Although, if you look over here, there's blue sky. But we are leaving today anyway. So, it doesn't really matter. We're just waiting on our kid getting up. You know, typical teenager. Stay up all night, sleep all day. So once he gets up, we will pack up and leave. And up for another couple of weeks, I think we're probably not up here. I might be looking to have a washer dryer put in. It's one of the remaining appliances that we don't have yet. So they deliver on Tuesdays, so not this week, but maybe next week I'll come up and be here for a delivery for that. It's really tough living up here for an extended period of time and then, oh, there's Mr. Chipmunk. I don't know if you see him. Living up here for an extended amount of time and taking all the laundry back down. It's quite the chore when you got, you know, 2 or 3 people changing out their clothes. Well, some of them changing out their clothes 2 or 3 times a day because it was hot and sticky and muggy, and it tends to be a lot of laundry to be done at once. So we do have a laundry line that hasn't quite been put up yet, but we'll get that put up, and I can use it still in the fall time. But in the winter I'll have to use the dryer. And we'll see how that goes this year with these panels. And propane tank, it uses so very little propane. It's hard to running, I think, at 60%, and they don't like to fill it up before 20%, 25%, maybe 30%, I don't know. Let's look at the dial here. Yeah. So we're not even at 60%. It's between 60 and 70 has taken us absolutely, I'd say since, I got spider webs in here too. Ugh. Get rid of those. Last time we filled this thing up was Christmas and New Year's when we came up. That's when this last time this was filled up. And we've been up pretty much every week, or every other week, since springtime. I guess really the only thing going off that right now is the stove, the oven from the stove, hot water tank. And then we know from last winter that the panels will be needed to charge up by the generator over here. So the generator feeds off the propane tank. So this little generator, which we've done an oil change on it, we've updated winterized it, I guess. So this generator, it's a Kohler. You hear that? That's a nut coming down. You almost gotta wear a hard hat around here because they just drop and it's like a bomb dropping. When one thinks there couldn't be any more left, they're still dropping. You know, it's like there's a little squirrel up there, a little chipmunk up there, whipping it down at you. They come down so hard and fast. Beats me. How so many acorns can be in like one little tree there. One little tree that's overhanging. I don't get it. But anyway, it's the generator, and I'll be getting a lot of action in the next 3 months anyway, next couple of months when it starts to turn on. Came on this morning. Every Monday morning it does a test run for 10 minutes just to keep it, get the parts moving, because it doesn't get used 3 seasons of the year very much anyway. So that's it. See you later.